Shade 45 is the morning after, and I'm Angela E, and I'm here with Candy Burrs, who, by the way, I tell everybody, I just love you, like your personality, your spirit, and everything. I'm not even really know you.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
So we talked to Rashida earlier about you guys and how you have a duo, you and duo together now.
Yeah, Peach Candy. We've been doing it for a minute, but it's more like an underground.
Okay. And Real Housewives of Atlanta is coming back, so you're back for the new season.
Yes. We've been taping for a long time, and we're not going to finish taping until the end of July. So it'll be out October, and then my new album is going to come out in November 23rd.
Oh, that sounds perfect. So probably some of that process and everything is going to be on the show.
Yeah, they're definitely going to show, some of the songs that we recording, but then they're also going to show, we're going to be doing a promo tour, and Kim is going to be coming out, opening up for me on a couple of dates.
Now, you are a very good friend. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, I'm helping her right now do another song.
Kim.
Yeah, it's interesting. You gotta check it out. Definitely this season is gonna be a little bit more funny, I think. There's gonna be a lot of funny stuff that's gonna happen this year. We're gonna be on air for a longer time too.
Okay, good. So that was my favorite Housewives franchise, so I'm glad that you guys made that. So keep it real, do you really think Kim is a good singer?
You know what? People ask me that all the time. It's like this. I'm not gonna say that she's the best singer in the world, but she pulls off the song that I need to pull.
Right. Well, you definitely hooked her up with that song before. I would say that. You had me like, right,
well, because that's the thing. It's like, to me, I feel like if you're a good songwriter or a good producer, you're supposed to be able to write the songs that fit that artist. If you know they're not gonna be blowing, then you don't write them something that Whitney Houston's supposed to be singing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Very
you gotta
true.
do
Don't do that.
you know what I mean? You give them cool records that they can just kind of talk, sing, or just ride the beat or whatever.
Right. And it's interesting to me, somebody like you who has been successful for so long, ever since you were younger, and you're still very down to earth. And a lot of people aren't, people burn out.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about because it's like being in the industry for a minute, it's like you see people who, for me, people that sold way more records than I have, but then years later, it's like they don't even have a pot to piss in. And then, I don't never want to be that person. And then I know, you can be hot, and then you can slow down, but then you can always come back hot again. So don't hate on the person or, be acting, real funny with the person that you think is beneath you or whatever. I hate when that happens.
And you're also,
it comes back around.
Another thing about you is that as you get older, you look even better.
Thank you.
You're in great shape, and your hair is cute, and everything about you. So I just want to say congratulations to you for all of it.
Thank you. I'm
sweating her, right?
You funny. No, but you know what? It's cool. You know how you go through those stages where I know you had the times where you they wasn't hot right then. Or I look back at pictures of myself and be like, what the hell? You know what I mean? But you grow, you become a woman. People had to see me go from when we first came out. I was a teenager. I was 16 when I signed to So So Def. You know what I mean? So it's like you got to see me from when I was tomboyish all the way up till now. I'm grown. I'm real grown now. You know what I mean? So it's gonna have different stages and different looks. And that's what happened.
I read Jermaine Dupri's autobiography. It's interesting the things that he said. Did you read it about escaping?
Yeah. Well, I didn't read the whole thing. I tried to read bits and pieces of. I think he said we destroyed ourselves or something like that, or that we basically ended ourselves, which that's true. I mean, we had 3 platinum albums. We never had a flop album. We couldn't get along. You know what I'm saying? That's the bottom line. And then one of our members wanted to go solo. And we found that out going into our 3rd album. So we went into our 3rd album knowing that we was about to have a member that was going to do a solo project. So it was even more stressful because we was already bumping heads, and then you go in and record this album like, okay, what am I doing? For me, it was like, what the hell am I going to do after this album? You know what I mean? So a lot of people think that I was the one that left the group or whatever because they saw me doing things after, but that really wasn't what it was. I didn't want to leave the group. I had to make a way for myself because one of our other members was leaving and the group wasn't going to be doing nothing for me.
And you were able to keep it popping.
Yeah. So it's all good.
But he also said in the book that the problem was that he was messing with one of the girls.
He didn't say that. No, what happened was, he never mentioned that. He never said nothing about that. What happened was...
He did in the book, I read it.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
What happened was, no, I'll tell you what happened. They did an interview on one of my group members, and she said that the reason why, because he said something about the group was in her sister ain't got a big head or something. And she was like, no, what really happened was he was throwing candy, the subject she said in the interview. And now some people, bottom line is, I don't really care. I'm one of the type of people, I don't really care, did I do, yeah, he and I had, we crossed the line of friendship, let's say that, but it had nothing to do with why the group broke up. Like, she knows that, and she actually came back and apologized to me. It was really like some old hating type of stuff she was doing because I don't know, I guess because I was still continuously doing something, so she just threw that out there trying to diss me so it won't look like her sister really broke up the group. But bottom line is, her sister left the group. I was still doing shows with Tiny and Tamika.
Yeah, you always seem like a team player.
Yeah, I'm a team player. But just like anybody, I mean, sometimes you can work with people and you can like, I wonder how he is in the bedroom. You know, you just try it out. And it was nothing.
I never wondered that about DJ Wonder, for the record.
Okay, well, no. I mean, maybe somebody be like, oh, I can't believe Candy said that. But, I mean, like, let's be real. A lot of people have worked together and then as friends and you just wonder, like, okay.
And also being in the studio, I'm sure it's very intense.
Yeah, well, it's not like that. I mean, we hung out, we was friends. Like, we'd be, playing pool, talking trash, and then, you'll hear somebody say, yeah, I'm a beast. I'm this, I'm that. Like, you be talking, how you can be around your friends talking about sex or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, like, you be saying, like, oh, what is it that good?
Yeah, I still feel my friends.
I'm just saying, and so I'm just like, when somebody look at that, don't